Hello everyone. We are going to see the primary property of light, that is the reflection of light. In this lecture we will also discuss about the laws of reflection and experimentally how we may verify the law of reflection. Reflection is property of light. It is one of the property of light. In this property of light rays return back in same medium after striking from plane surface. A plane surface may be plane mirror or polished surface, anything. So in whole of this, what is return back in same medium. Who return back? Light rays after striking from plane surface. So let us see carefully this phenomena. In this phenomena of light, consider a plane surface. This plane surface, consider it is a plane mirror. Here on this plane mirror, a light AO incident on this. So AO is incident on it. So AO is called incident ray. See the technical term used in reflection of light. First, incident, and point O is called point of incidence. The point where the light incident fall is called point of incidence. At a point of incidence, we are going to make a normal. Normal stand perpendicular plane from the surface, and it is called normal. Normal is perpendicular plane, perpendicular line from this plane. This is a symbol of perpendicular. It is after reflecting, the light is returning back in same medium. Returning back in same medium, this returning light is known as reflected light. In this scenario, the term used here is incident ray, reflected ray, point of incidence normal, and angle made by incident ray with normal is denoted by I, and it is known as angle of incidence. And angle made by reflected ray with the normal is represented by R, and it is known as angle of reflection. So see the terms here: plane mirror, point of incidence, angle of incidence, incidence ray, normal, reflected ray, angle of reflection. See, let AO is incident ray, OB is reflected ray, ON is normal. Then in that condition we are going to see the law of reflection when we measure angle of incidence. See the laws of reflection. There are two laws of reflection. The first law, in that see angle AON. This is angle I is equal to angle NOB. This implies that angle of incidence I is equal to angle of reflection R. So one may write that angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. It is the first law of reflection. Now we are going to see the second law of reflection. We will compare second law with the diagram. See very carefully. AO, that is incident ray. Second OB, reflected ray, and normal lies on a plane. See here, second law, incident ray, normal and reflected ray lies on the same plane. This is the second law of reflection. We include one more thing if we want, and a point of incidence. Incidence. This is O. All three are lies at common point O. Now, kind of reflection. Normally there are two kind of reflection. First is called regular reflection. We will see a regular reflection by this diagram. Let it is a plane mirror. Position of this plane mirror M. And in this plane mirror, we are taking parallel ray of light. Parallel beam of light falling here on plane mirror. After reflection, if all parallel line reflected in the same medium, same way parallelly. So in this way, see carefully, it is a set of incident ray. And it is a set of reflected rays. If incident rays are parallel to each other and reflected rays are parallel to each other, this is second, third and a fourth ray. Then this type of reflection is known as a regular reflection. Now, the second type of reflection is called irregular reflection. In irregular reflection, the reflecting surface in place of a plane, if it is a little rough surface, is represented like this. So in this rough surface, and if we take parallel ray of light. This is parallel beam of incidence light. If it is reflected back according to the diagram, not parallel. So the set of parallel incident ray, this is not parallel incident ray, no parallel. But here is all set is parallel. If situation is like this, when a strike on a rough surface is called irregular reflection. So this is about regular reflection and irregular reflection. Now we are going to see the experimental verification of laws of reflection. To show this, on a drawing board a plain paper is fixed, and here a vertical plane mirror is kept here with help of the pens. Their polished surface is in this direction and plane surface is above it. Consider this point, take as a point of incidence. Make a normal here on it, perpendicular line from the plane mirror. ON. ON is normal. What is to do here in this experiment? In this experiment, draw a line. Draw a line. After drawing a line with a certain angle from the normal, two paper pin take and fix here on the line. This line, first of all, name of line AO line, and two pin optical, this paper pin fix vertically at these 2 points. Now what to do in it? The image of a pin will appear in the mirror. Their virtual image will appear in the mirror when it is viewed from this side. So viewing through this, its image will obtain in downside of it. So their image will found here, will appear, this pin will be appear inside at this place, and let this 2 pin is X and Y, their image will be appear down at these 2 places. So weaving from this in this direction, fix to another pin two pin C and D in such a way that this is the image of pin Y, here appears Y dash, and X of X dash, Y dash, and 2 pin here CD seems in straight line. If one is able to do that, then now remove all the pin, take away the mirror from its place. This is place of mirror M, and after doing this, join this line. It is the incident ray and it is a reflected ray. And this side it is angle of incidence I, and it is reflected angle R. Measure by the protector and you will obtain the angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. If it is required same, then it's verify the laws of reflection, because incident ray, reflected ray and normal ray points of incidence lies in the same plane. Obey the first law and both angle is equal after measuring. So this is whole about the reflection of light. Here there kinds of reflection and experimental verification of law of reflection. I hope you enjoyed well. This is for the topic. Thank you and have a nice day.